Hello. So we got home from work and we're working on the camper. The glue stick did not hold my curtains against these. Actually, it stayed nicely on the curtains. It just didn't stay nicely on there because it's a million degrees here right now. So what I did on that curtain over there is I took it down. I increased the size of the holes with a little awl, and then I sewed it. And so I just have to go, I'm gonna have to go and sew each of these on. Tedious, but that's just how it goes. I should have done it right the first time. So, but Royce is here and he wants to show what he's been doing on the water system. And here he is. Hi.
Hi. Hi. So yeah, basically installed the freshwater filter under here. It's right beside the sink. And
Do you want to show it?
That's very, very important.
Can you open that back
to
up?
me. So it is right here, supply side and filtered side. But one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to tee off of my cold water faucet and go down to the hot water tank, and then from the hot water tank, which is going to be under this compartment, through this hole back up to the hot water side on the faucet, so we'll have hot water too.
Awesome.
And then as far as our pressure pump, I got it mounted down here. It's obviously it's got these little rubberized mounting feet. This is a solid piece. It's not panel board. This is actually like 3/4 of an inch thick, so it's very good to mount on. It's nice and solid, and it should be relatively quiet just because it's on the insulated feet. So yeah, we'll just come out of our tank into our pump, out to our filter, from the filter to the cold water side of the faucet, tee off the cold water faucet around to the hot water tank, and back up to the hot water side of the faucet. As far as providing power, I've got my 12-volt power supply right here. So what I want to do is there's 12 volt in from the battery, but this camper doesn't come with a battery, but that's soon to be solved because I'm putting a lithium battery in it. So we'll have power supply even if we don't have electric hookup.
Where did you get your batteries?
Found them on eBay.
Okay.
Great source for, I like the, they're called Life PO4. It's a lithium iron phosphate. They're much more stable than a lithium polymer. Lithium polymer is more energy dense. There's some trade-off there, but I would much rather it be a safer battery than to vent with flame. We all know about venting with flame.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Bad Cat.
Yes, we had a fire here with a lithium ion powered 1967 Mercury Cougar.
Yeah.
And that caught on fire, and bye-bye.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it.
So one of the things I've seen, one or two videos where other campers have made this upgrade, and a lot of them will use what they think is a high amperage toggle switch. One thing you never ever want to do is put a load through a toggle switch. Always use a relay. This is a standard automotive 40 amp 12 volt relay. Switch is low voltage, low amperage, turns the relay on. The relay handles the high amperage that powers your high pressure pump. So just a little bit of safety, and fuse everything. One of the videos I saw, the gentleman, he did nice work. It was very clean, it was very neat, but he didn't fuse it. So you always fuse, always use a relay. Just basic safety stuff, so you don't have a short and a fire.
Okay.
So
yeah. Where did you get your pump?
So we found the pump on Amazon, and this is
70 some bucks.
I forget how much it costs, but it will do 3.5 gallons a minute at 45 psi. It is a self-priming, so it doesn't have to have the water supply directly at it. So it will pick the water up and push it through the system, which is what you want if you're doing this kind of an upgrade. So yeah, I think it was like $78 on Amazon. It's a SureFlow. It's a very high quality pump. It has an internal pressure switch that's set to 45
Where did you
psi.
get your filter at? Where'd you get your water filter?
Water filter again on Amazon, and it was
I don't know either. I don't remember.
yeah, I don't remember what it cost.
But you can look it up.
Yeah, they're on Amazon. I mean, all that stuff's on Amazon. So one of the things I wanted to do is I didn't want to load my inverter that runs the camper with the upgrade that we're doing with the refrigerator. I wasn't certain what this could put out as far as power on the AC side. And I thought at some point we are going to upgrade and put AC in here, so I figure I'll let this run.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, air conditioning. I figure I'll let this run the AC, and I bought this at Harbor Freight. This is a 2,000 watt continuous, 4,000 watt peak DC to AC inverter. It's a sine wave inverter, so you could actually plug a laptop into it and not have to worry about noise. That's one thing, if there are campers out there and they take their laptops or they're plugging in their phones, I don't think these are noise suppressing. That's kind of important because they can spike voltage and cause damage to your sensitive electronics. So you always want a sine wave inverter. And so yeah, these. So I'm just going to tap off of the 12 volt. This actually was wired for a 12 volt battery, but this camper didn't have one. It was kind of the low end model. And I'm going to tap into that harness right here. And that's what these wires are right here. So yeah, we bought a 12 volt, 100 watt solar array, also at Harbor Freight. It's a very good price that we will use to recharge our battery bank through the day. And then, of course, at night, and of course, your refrigerator is going to run and stuff like that. But
just to backtrack just a second, so we were talking about the Life PO4 batteries.
Yeah, it's a lithium iron phosphate.
Right. And where did you? What did those come out of?
So the cells themselves are from a company called A123, and A123 got bought out by a Chinese company because they kind of went bankrupt. They put all their eggs in one basket and it didn't work out for them, so their technology got snapped up. But their cells are like some of the best lithium iron phosphate out there. They're the highest quality as far as I'm concerned. So did
you contact them, or did you?
No, I actually saw the gentleman on eBay that I bought my cells through. They actually come in a pre-built 12 volt, 38 amp hour group. And I bought 2 of them because I figured I calculated we'll probably use with the refrigerator, we'll probably use about 60 amp hours every 24 hours.
What about the washer and dryer?
Yeah, don't have one of those. Don't have one of those.
What about the electric stove?
So we don't have an electric stove. So yeah, it should be enough. And honestly, if it's not, it's easily to add to the system. You can always add to them.
It should be enough.
But it's just 2 people. Yeah, it's just the 2 of us. We just honestly we'll have a refrigerator and an AC when it's hot. If it's not hot, we just have the refrigerator running. So, and that's just so if we can't get to electrical supply while we're out camping, or if we choose not to have electrical supply while we're out camping, because we like to be off on our own doing our own thing. So,
yeah, right on.
Yeah, there you go. And, we'll keep you updated as we go.
Okay.
We've got our list. I've got to go get the fittings and everything.
So when's your first camping trip?
We're, a week and 4 days out?
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of work to do.
Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's pretty empty in here, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty fun, though. So
but, yeah.
This is cool stuff.
It is cool stuff.
And it's not hard.
And it's not hard. Not hard for you.
Not hard.
And not hard for anybody else who might be interested in trying it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Bye.
Bye.